Don's ready.
Hi again, everybody. My name's still Don, and I'm an alcoholic. And now that we're all refreshed with some pizza, we can get on to what to me really has been at the heart of my life, at the heart of my sobriety in life for the last 6 years, and that's step 6 and 7. We'd just finished step 5 when we broke for lunch, and the book gives us real specific instructions as to what we do after step 5. It tells us where to go, it tells us what to do, and it tells us how much time to take doing it. The book says that when we complete our 5th step, that we return home and we get where we can be quiet, and that we get the big book down from the shelf, and we spend an hour reviewing the first 5 steps, making sure that we haven't skimped on anything and that we've done it complete, because it's so important to us to have done it. And then the big book devotes a grand total of a half a page, the first half of page 76, to step 6 and 7. It says when we're ready, we get down on our knees, or I don't even know that it says get on our knees, don't think it does, but we say the prayer on page 76, the 7th step prayer, and then it immediately starts talking about step 8 and 9. What happened to me? I finished my 5th step and I went home. Home at that time was an attic, but it was home to me, and I spent my hour with the first 5 steps, and I felt like I was ready, and I said the 7th step prayer, and I started to work on step 8. You see, I had identified in my inventory those parts of me that were objectionable to me. And through that process, I had formed a picture of what a spiritual Don would be in my head. And I not only thought that that was okay to have formed that picture, I thought that I was obligated to form a picture of what a spiritual Don would be. And obviously, I knew what character defects needed to be removed in order to conform to my picture of a spiritual Don. And I operated 9 years sober, and I also felt like that having done my inventory and identified those character defects, that steps 6 and 7 were where, with God's help, I went to work on my character defects. And I did. For almost 9 years, I worked on those character defects so hard. And I didn't have any bad objectives. You know, the 2 character defects that seemed to eat me up more than anything else during my first 9 years sober were relationships with the opposite sex and finances. And I didn't have bad objectives. You know, I didn't want all the women. I just wanted a sane, faithful relationship with one woman that would be reasonably comfortable so that she and I could go on about our business. And with regard to the financial thing, I didn't want to be wealthy. I just wanted the craziness to stop. You know, I just wanted the chaos to stop and all the spinning and craziness. And the tools I used for all those years to try to reach those objectives were